so hurt. Let's get everyone back up to full. I could probably just rest. That is assuming that there is a spot to rest at. Which there may not be, in fact. Okay. Thank you. Alright. Let's go ahead and have a look at this weapon we just picked up. We just stole... Ray of Judgment isn't maxed out yet, damn. Conjure a magical shield that keeps enemies at bay and stops projectiles. What? Strike an enemy one time only during activation. Huh. I see. Okay. It's fairly balanced stuff. It's already got 4 materia slots. New materia slot there. Straight away going for that. It'll connect both. Okay, so we'll do that then. Limit break 5% boost with low HP. Max HP, max MP. These are nice. Critical hit rate, crippling damage, max HP, magic power. The current weapon though is so good. It is an absolute nuker of a weapon. Well, let's just build it as best we can. Definitely taking the max HP. Let's not worry about the defense just yet. Critical hit rate, 50% boost with low HP. Let's not worry about the critical stuff just for now. More magic power. Max HP. Max MP. There we go. As for the rest, I guess we'll go with more defense. As far as the weapons go, it's not amazing, I'll be honest. I'm not super taken by this weapon, but the ability it has is amazeballs. I'm very, very much taken by that. We would drop Aerith's nuking ability dramatically though if we switch to it. So for the time being, I'm just going to finish leveling up Ray of Judgment, I think. That's the one I'm going to focus on for now. That being said, I could try... Well, this one... Yeah, actually, the current weapon that Aerith has is harder for me to level because I need 2 focus points for it. Whereas the bladed staff, if I can get to that, its ability only requires one ATB charge. So I'll probably be able to proc that a lot faster. Yeah. And yes, chat makes a very, very good point. I've just completed a boss fight. Now would be the time to try and level up a weak weapon. Well, that's an iconic scene. A flower shield for the flower girl, indeed. That wasn't too difficult of a boss. I had timings off, and I focused on the wheels long after I should have stopped, because I could have finished off the main boss. I enjoy trying to cripple all of the body parts. I think that's a throw over from Dark Souls. You don't ever want to kill the boss until you cut off the tail. Oh, there's Jesse, Barrett.
Attention, Avalanche! You are surrounded. Stand down and surrender to public security immediately. Shinra does not negotiate with terrorists. Resist and we will use lethal force. I repeat, Shinra does not negotiate with terrorists. Resist and we will use lethal force.
Got your lethal force right here, asshole!
You need to go for the weak bits, not the armor-plated parts.
I said stop! Drop the weapon now! Screw you, you fascist prick!
No blood,
Dropping a
interestingly.
whole thing. Just like that. No. No way. Tifa!
Head for the pillar, after you checked for loot. Who knows what kind of magic MacGuffin we could find in the loot chests that would be able to save the day, that if we did not loot, then all hope would be lost.
Please, let us through!
What are you?
That wasn't even an unarmed block. That was just straight up, nah, you're not going to cut me today.
Cloud!
That was some
Tifa,
Neo stuff there.
We have to get past, whatever it takes. Right.
Okay. Okay, I want a nice position. Somewhere over here. Abilities. Lustrous Shield.
How about you back off?
Hey, no more of your nonsense.
This one's for you!
Do I have an assess? I'm fairly certain I do, but let's go ahead and check out everything. Physical attacks only have a slight effect on the stagger gauge, so use magic to fill it, fair enough. Normally, attacks have only a slight effect on the stagger gauge, but the gauge fills more quickly after it has been interrupted. Wraith resistance to pretty much everything. The other specters, not so much.
You mean?
Cloud? Just go for the mysterious specter there first. Lustrous shield. I mean, the shield isn't going anywhere. So I'm mostly activating it for the sake of building up my abilities.
It's your turn.
Let's do this.
Let's go and get the specter then. Oh, never mind.
Keep it together.
I'll show you what I can do.
Tifa. Let's go for the animatic spectre and just leave it poisoned for a while, because honestly that's just such an amazing ability, generally speaking. Mysterious Spectre D, please.
Get him! This one's for you!
Oh, there we go.
We'll make it quick.
Snagged once again.
Tagging out.
My turn.
Go for actually. Oh wow, a chunky fire on enigmatic specter.
This is gonna hurt.
Oh damn! Basically eating cloud. How rude!
Bring it.
Okay, never mind. It's gone.
I'll take care of him.
Lustre shield on cloud, please.
Keep him away.
Maybe. Slowly, we're gonna have shields just all over this battlefield.
Get him. Trilla. Gotcha. This one's for you. One more shot.
I think it is actually shooting at us right now, but
Get him.
a lot of it is missing, which is actually quite cool. However, it does appear that the poison has worn off, so let's reapply it.
There he comes. This one's for you.
Oh no, there it
Go
is.
on.
Let's get another Lustre
How
shield.
about you back off? One more shot.
And let's get my fleet of familiar up, actually. I should have had that up a while ago. I wonder if it would be possible to just surround yourself in Lustre shields by pointing in different directions and eventually just make a spot in the battlefield where literally nothing can hit you. Because that's actually kind of amazing. Not gonna lie. Cloud's health is fine. Thrust. Have a strength, please. There is probably a limit to them, yeah, because otherwise they're just kind of crazy powerful. There we go. We've acquired the Lustre Shield ability. That was super easy to do. Cloud, I require Braver on the enigmatic specter, please. Tifa, can we get Star Shower on it?
One more shot.
Oh dear.
Let's do this.
Try and build up my ATV charge.
Go on.
Where are the others? Oh, right, it is vulnerable now. Okay. Infinity's End then. There we go. They're back to damage.
There's too many.
What are those specters?
Aerith?
Come on.
You know more than you're letting on. We need reliable, actionable intel, not secrets. Also loot, we need loot. There's no loot. There's great sadness in me. Oh wait, is there a bench that I can use? Can I use a bench? No, that's a shame. I've got that way. Still. You guys need to move, like right now.
What What you got? Come on!
That's
We
Barrett!
need to raise the alarm.
Wedge!
Wedge!
You okay?
Cloud, it's Shinra. They're trying to take out the pillar.
I know.
I have to go back. Barrett and the others are still.
Stop. Stay with Wedge. I'm going up.
Sure.
I'm going too. I can still fight. Biggs, they were shooting at me and he.
Wedge, please. Let Cloud handle it. Don't worry. I'll patch him up.
Also,
Hang
let
on,
everyone
guys.
else know
Help is
that they
coming.
need to run away.
Wedge, listen to me. You stay here with them.
Oh no, Biggs.
About time you showed up, Mark. Gotta do my part to clear the path before you steal the show.
Oh dear. Okay, so we're down to one person. Lots of Shinra corpses. It's not really a good sign, but I mean it is a good sign, but it's unnecessarily evil, I suppose. Which way do we want to go? Up this way is the only way to go. There is... Ah, thank goodness. Let's rest. Right. We need to swap over materia. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look then. First and foremost, Aerith, we don't need the bladed staff anymore, so we're swapping back to the mithril rod. Furthermore, Cloud's going to need all of the materia, so nope, nope. He doesn't need auto cure anymore, doesn't need provoke anymore. So let's pop in steel. Let's pop in. I really need to level up prayer, honestly. Assess. Chakra. Maybe. We don't want synergy materia. What elemental materia? I mean, having magnify would be amazing, but we just can't. I'm going to honestly. No, I haven't got a status one. I've only got elemental, which is a bit of a shame. But fire would probably be a good one against Shinra. It's also one of my highest level materials. I'm gonna need a healing material as well. This is not a good loadout. It really isn't, but I wouldn't mind bringing a refocus materia, but I'm not planning on having to deal with that. Wouldn't mind bringing Shiva. Okay, so we've got fire and ice, basically. Do I drop the HP up? It's a boost of 20% to his HP. That's a lot at this point. He has assess and steel materia at the moment. Well, that's the thing. That is the thing with steel materia, Camel Spider. You're always having to assess. Is it a good thing to bring? No, because 9 times out of 10, you're not going to use it. but that 1 time out of 10, it'll be a unique item you can't get any other way. And so if you don't bring it, every battle, there's always a chance that you're going to miss something amazing. Equip Barrett in case we're going to be hanging out with him. That's actually a good point, because there's a good chance we will. Right, you've got a leather bracer right now. Let's set you up a little bit better, shall we? What do you currently got? Really, your braces are rubbish right now. So, either or is better for you. Let's give you the studded bracer. Crescent Moon Charm. I'm not giving you the Champion's Belt. Oh, I could give you the Fury Ring. Yeah, Cloud exclusively sits on magic blue branches. No normal benches for the Cloudy Boy. No, indeed. And Machine Gun. Honestly, it's high time that I level those up. So let me go and upgrade them a bit. Got 25 points to spend. New materia slot. 100%. Don't even need to look at the rest yet. Got everything there. Not sure if I'm going to grab much there. But over here, limit break damage, 5% boost, magic attack power. It's not a great trade, but sure, let's pump your attack power on this one. There we go. A little bit more materia, never say no to that. You've got both of them learned, so really it comes down to whichever gun is the better one. This one has a new materia slot as well. Yeah. I haven't got magic attack power there. I've got some attack power we can grab there. More HP. More attack power as well. Amira, thank you very much for the 19 months. That's very, very kind of you. Thank you. And I totally missed it. I'm so terribly sorry. I was probably in the middle of fixing audio or something. But thank you very much to Nexus Tremian. Oh, actually, I think I did get Nexus Tremian, but I'm fairly certain I missed Sweet Angel UK. Either way, if I didn't miss either of them, then you just got two thank yous. Double the thank yous. Because I'm such a forgetful sausage. Right, we're going to grab you. That was a mistake. I should have gone over here to get the attack power there, because that is a much better trade-off. Oh well. Oh well. Of the two, this one's better because it's got better magic right now. Oh, H Blossom, thank you very much for gifting 5 subs. That's very kind. Thank you so much. Very dapper indeed. Please put plenty of love in chat for H Blossom there. Right. Let's get your materia set up, because it's been a bloody long time since we have. Oh, I'm not big on chocobo removal. I wouldn't mind bringing Ifrit though. Ifrit and Shiva. Now, at this point, we could look to grab, well, 2 things actually. First and foremost, grants resistance to the linked materia status ailment. Works with poison, time, bind, and subversion materia. No, synergy materia, and then magnify materia. So Barrett is going to be our chunky boy when it comes to hitting peeps. That being said, no, Cloud's going to have the Magnify, and Barrett can have Elemental. Now, the reason why I'm giving Barrett Elemental is the same reason why I like to give Iris Elemental, is because Barrett can easily hit any type of enemy from any range. So that's pretty useful there. And Cyrillac, thank you very much for gifting a sub as well. And Briadrin, Thank you. Or breed you're in, rather. Thank you very much for the gift subs. And it looks like we're already 33% of the way towards Hype Train level 3. Very nice indeed. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so, so much. That's incredibly kind of you. You know what? I'm gonna pause the video. Oh, right, the video. Pause the game just here, just to stop and directly address something, and that is, thank you ever so much for all of the support you've shown me playing this game. It is so easy to get discouraged playing kind of off-brand or off-genre games, and whilst I like playing RPGs, they've never really done well for me on YouTube, and that's kind of trained me to be very wary of them. And I get it, and it's something I mention a lot with Horizon Zero Dawn. It's one of the reasons I streamed it instead of ever doing videos on it directly, is because with RPGs, they're the sort of games where people will watch one episode enough to decide whether they want to play it themselves, and if they decide they want to play it themselves, they stop wanting to see spoilers. And I completely get that, and I 100% understand. But it does mean that as far as like business kind of sense goes, playing these games is generally bad. There's no other way of putting it. You'll generally get less views, which can impact on YouTube. It really impacts it because that can actually stifle how much your channel is growing. On Twitch, you know, it doesn't have quite the same effect because there's not the sort of algorithmic thing going. But it you know, less views, less subscriptions. You know, that it feeds into ultimately at the bottom, at the end of the long story short kind of thing, you make less money. And when it's your job, that's a negative. So seeing how much people have been gifting subs and how much people have been cheering, the fact that we see sometimes several hype trains in a stream, it is so incredibly appreciated. I often say, oh, thank you, you know, thanks doesn't go far enough. I'm not really sure how to express it. The truth is, I just don't like stopping and talking about business stuff. No one's really here to see that, but it's happened so much with this series that I do want to just stop and say, I'm honestly only able to play this because you're supporting me while I'm playing it. That's the only reason that I'm able to play this and complete it is because you're letting me do this with your support. So thank you so, so much. I really, really appreciate it. More than even this is properly expressing. But thank you. And H Blossom, thank you so much for that cheer. And Ronin. And Birschwein, who I still can't pronounce the name correctly. And the Blood Sparrow, thank you. I started to follow HCD for the same reason. I started to follow this one. I'm not at a stage where I'll buy a PS4 or any other console. Why not follow a good streamer and record it too? Thank you, mate. Really, thank you. I started Dragon Quest Builder 2 because you played it, finished the game, and then went back and watched the series. Well, I hope to continue that series. And wow, we are on our way to level 4 Hype Train. 60%, 61% on our way to that. Thank you very much for the gift sub, Bass. That is incredibly kind of you. I really, really appreciate it. And, you know, obviously, you know, the kind of elephant in the room is right now everyone's struggling a little bit more than usual. So I see the support for what it is. It's far and away more than you know, usually, you know, I'll just drop, you know, $5 onto a stream or something like that. I do that where I can with other streamers that I follow as well, but you know, right now everyone's having to put that little bit of extra thought into any kind of luxury expense. So the fact that you're still able to support the streams, I just genuinely thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much. So much love for Aavak today, indeed. Aquamentus Zero. Aquamentus, I hope I said that right. Apple Fumble, and you will continue to have my fullest support, Aavak. You've done more for me, and no doubt others, than I think you realize. Oh, thank you, mate. That's so kind of you to say. Ain't no filthy bot. Subscribe to Tier 1. Thank you so much. I love your name. Oh, that's marvelous. Thank you so much for the support, mate. As for those who have been asking, will this be going up on YouTube? Yes. I am recording them all. I am making sure to keep the VODs. I'm probably going to finish the game on stream before I start uploading the VODs to YouTube at all. But they're all being saved. They're all being stored on an external hard drive in their raw form so I can edit them later and carry on with that. But thank you so much, everyone. You really have no idea how much it means to me. 83% of the way to Hype Train Level 4. Make that a 96% of the way to Hype Train Level 4. Thank you, Keox. Cheers, mate. And ain't no filthy but wow, you just subbed and you're gifting a sub to Alex1A. Thank you. Well, I think we just hit Hype Train Level 4. Indeed, Level 4 complete. And Lizzie Bites, thank you very much for the 2 gift subs. That's really kind of you. To Kletalan and your DMJ. Both of you have Lizzie Bites to thank for your dapper modes. I hope you enjoy them. And Oscar Tativ as well with the gift sub. We are already 63% of the way to a Hype Train Level 5. Honestly, that is just a, you know, that's a good way to set up for a nice long haul stream like today. It's a nice early Hype Train. Yep. Yeah, it sets the tone. You know, gets the momentum going. Because let's be honest, Blaine the train wouldn't have a Hype Train. No. We know that this is not a Blaine train, so we're completely safe. We're gonna have to do without the really snazzy ice sculptures, unfortunately. But on the plus side, it's not gonna try and accelerate to like Mach 7 and then crash into some bollards to kill us. So you know, you take the good with the bad. No ice sculptures, also no death by sudden homicidal AI train. Thank you so much for that enormous gift sub there by Tal Soren. Thank you, mate. And the cheers for Spring Critter. We have hit level 5. So if you do not have any of the Hype Train level 5 emotes, all you need to do is cheer 100 bits. I think it has to be in a single cheer. I'm not sure. It may just be within the period of that Hype Train. As long as you've cheered up to the sum of 100, then it'll count you. But I'm really not certain about that. But as long as you've cheered, or subbed, because a sub is worth much more than 100 bits is, as long as it's a value of 100 bits, then you're in the Hype Train and you'll be able to get some of those new hyper modes. If you've already got all of the level 5s, it'll go through the lower levels until it finds one that you haven't got and give you that one instead. I really must say, you do have such an amazing community, and you yourself are amazing. So thank you for all the content and helping us through these times. Oh, thank you very much for J2. I hope everyone is keeping safe, and more than that, actually keeping sane. Because honestly, at this point, as long as you've been observing social distancing, then at this stage, if you haven't already been caught up in it all, you're probably good for now. As long as you continue to observe social distancing and just stay indoors wherever you can. At this point, it's definitely the sanity thing that I think is catching everyone. And if in any small way I can help with that by streaming, then I am incredibly proud and privileged to be that help. Thank you. Abarash Kenpachi has just got a gift sub from an anonymous gifter, a little ghost. Don't worry, little ghost, we will protect you from Pac-Man. Final Sight, thank you very much for the cheer. And Zambar Z. And 9, of course. I hear this button gives me fancy emotes. Yes, it does, apparently. And Jikta. Is that how I pronounce your name? I hope so. Thank you very much for the resub there. We're up to 240% of a Hype Train level 5. Oh wow, Oscar Tatip, you actually had Chrono 2 weeks ago. Been cleared to go around again, so happy to speak to people again. Oh my god, yeah, I can imagine. I've got a couple of self-confessed extroverts and friends, and indeed Kata is very much a self-confessed extrovert. They've been struggling quite a lot. It has been rough. Remember to pray a little ghost from Cloud too. Well, I mean, Cloud is a bit swordsy, but as long as Iris is around, then Cloud should be kept in check. Thank you very much, Aquentus Zero, as well, for the other 100 bits there. Finally starting my PhD during this chaotic times. Yay me, I guess. Oh, wow. Yikes. I mean, on the plus side, very little distraction. You know, you gotta try and take the good with the bad. You gotta look for the good in any situation. And yeah, you know, I can see some good. Not much.
But you're going to look pretty hard, but at least you can find some. Oh, thank you very much, Mentasira. That's really kind of you. Gromorific, Aavak, you help me keep my mind off scary things and let me see games I can't afford otherwise. Thank you so much for your work. And I hope to show more financial support when my job sorts itself out. It is absolutely not necessary in any way, but thank you so much for the thought. And Lizzie Bites in there with the final 400-bit cheer. Thank you so much for all of that support, everyone. Hype train emotes are being dished out, so please share your hype train emotes if you've got one. Go ahead. Let us see what you got. I got hype fire. Quite a few people with hype punks going. In fact, yeah, pretty much all hype punks and 3 hype fires so far. That was wonderful. Thank you so much, everyone. Again, really appreciated it. Sorry with the whole truth bomb. I try not to talk about you know, the ins and outs and the business side of things too much, but I really did want to express, yeah, I'm just immensely thankful right now, and not just in general, you know, because obviously, you know, it's a very rough time, so any kind of support is appreciated, but especially with enabling me to play games like this, which otherwise I really couldn't. So thank you.